What's up, Kid Too Technical? I'm back again with another video. Today we're gonna do Google Pixel 6 Pro versus my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. So pretty much I'm just gonna be telling you some things that I like about one over the other and vice versa. So let's get right into it. So pretty much, as you can see, these are my two. This is the Google Pixel 6 Pro. This is the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. So first, let's go over screen display. So your Google Pixel 6 Pro has a 6.7 inch OLED display. The S22 Ultra has a 6.8 inch AMOLED display, and as you can see here, AMOLED is a lot better than OLED. OLED is not slouching, but I love this the AMOLED on Samsung devices. Samsung comes out with nice displays for all of their devices. So you have OLED here, AMOLED here. So the Google Pixel 6 Pro came out in October of 2021, which was last year. And the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra came out February of this year, which is 2022. So let's go over the battery. So let's talk about battery and the battery life. So pretty much when I'm using my Google Pixel 6 Pro, I get good battery life. You know, it's not too bad when I'm using, and then when I'm using my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, I also get good battery life. But the thing is, the Google Pixel 6 Pro has a 5.3 milliamp battery, and this is running Google's Tensor chip for the first time. And the S22 Ultra has a 5,000 milliamp battery. This is running Snapdragon Gen 8 Gen 1. And as you all know, when they first launched the Google Pixel 6 Pro and 6, there were a lot of people having a lot of different issues with their devices, you know, with the fingerprint scanner and things just not working right, and they didn't feel like the Tensor chip was living up to its capabilities that it could live up to. But I just want to fast forward it. Like I said, this came out in October 2021. Now we're here in August of 2022, and I am currently running the Android 13 beta on my Google Pixel 6 Pro, and I can say ever since I downloaded Android 13 beta, this thing is running like a champ. The fingerprint scanner has gotten a lot faster. It is a lot smoother than, you know, it did when it first came out of the box. And pretty much the only real big problem that I had with my Google Pixel 6 Pro is that it would get hot a lot, you know. So I couldn't really use it to the full potential like I wanted to, because it would get hot, you know. And I didn't even have 4K recording on or anything. But like I said, now that I have downloaded the beta, Android 13, all of those problems have been resolved. And since the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra came out, you know, Samsung's pretty good about their software, and I've had no problems with my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. But updates, you do get your updates on the Google device a lot faster than you do on your Samsung device, because this already has access to Android Beta 13. This does it, and now they're saying this might be delayed of even getting Android 13 when it's supposed to, but that's for a whole nother video. So now we can go talk about cameras, and since we're talking about the cameras, I will have some photos of each phone in this video, in this clip, so you can see my little camera comparison. So your Google Pixel 6 Pro has a rear camera. It has a 50 megapixel rear camera, and it can shoot in 4K. It has a 12 megapixel camera. That's on the back. So it has a 50 megapixel, and then you have your 12 megapixel. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up. and I don't know which is which. I'm believing the bigger one is the 50, the smaller one is the 12. I could be wrong. I could not even be pointing at the right thing, but just know the Pixel 6 Pro has two cameras on the back, and then it has a front camera that shoots 11.1 megabytes, not megabytes, 11.1 megapixels, and it shoots at 4K in the front. And then your Samsung, your S22 Ultra's rear camera is 108 megapixels, which is one of these. This has 3 cameras on the back, and it also, the secondary camera is a 10 milliamp, a 10 megapixel. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying milliamp. A 10 megapixel telephoto, and your Google Pixel 6 Pro does not have a telephoto. And your S22 Ultra also records in 4K on the rear camera. And then the third camera, well, not the third, the fourth camera would have to be your 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. And then the front has a 40 megapixel camera, and it also shoots 4K. So that's good for both of these devices, you know, that's good. But now, since we're talking about cameras, let me break something down to you real quick. If you like your pictures to be more natural looking and look like real time photos that was took in real time in real life, I would have to say you're going to want the Google Pixel 6 Pro. But if you want your photos to pop, to look for the colors to look more saturated and vibrant, I'd have to say get the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, because it does a great job at making the colors pop more than they should. But I'm not saying the Google Pixel 6 Pro is bad, because it's not. I'm just saying if you're a person that likes the more natural, real time, real life looking photos, the Google Pixel 6 Pro is the way to go. But if I would have to pick over the camera, I'd have to say the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, only because I like this more saturated, vibrant looking colors, you know. So that's just my thought on that. So now, if you like features and if you like to customize your device, then I would have to highly recommend you go with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, because, as you know, this is Samsung's device running One UI on top of it, and there's a lot more things you can do in customization on the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra than you can do with your Google Pixel 6 Pro. And Samsung S22 Ultra has the S Pen, you know. That's just something that Google devices is not capable of doing yet, you know. That'd be nice if they're able to do that eventually, but right now nobody is doing that except Samsung, you know, and Samsung does what it does well. So like customization, you got Samsung Theme Park, Samsung Good Lock, you know, so you can tweak this without it being Rudy. You can tweak this as much as you want to, and you can also throw a launcher on top of those tweaks and make it look even better. So if you're looking for more customization, I would say go your Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Now, if you like a little bit of customization, but you're more of the plain and simple, you know, you do want to customize, which it does have customization, but it's very, very limited because this is running stock Android. So if you're a kind of person maybe coming from like an iPhone and you get yourself a Google Pixel 6 Pro, I believe you'll be happy with your purchase, because you can do a little bit of things. Like you can change since it's on Android 12, it allows you now to change your accent colors to match your wallpaper, and so on and so on. And yes, you can throw a launcher on top of this also, because that's just how Android is. But I always call the Google Pixel devices, I call these the iPhone Android devices, only because they're already simple. You know, it's stock Android, they run smooth, you know. So pretty much if you're out there and you do want something that you can have a little bit of personality, but you don't want to have too much personality with it, you want to be plain and simple, then I say get you a Google Pixel 6 Pro. You will not be mad with your purchase. So now, oh, and also with that being said, so when you are getting, like, when you're getting all these spam calls, you're going to get all the spam calls, all the spam texts on your Samsung Galaxy device. You know, I haven't been able to find a way around that. But with this Google Pixel 6 Pro, they're so good at what they do. You're not getting any of that. You're not getting any of that at all. So if that's something you like, then you might want to get the Google Pixel 6 Pro. And then another thing about the Google Pixel 6 Pro is it recognizes your voice way better than using voice to text on your Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. So that's another thing, you know, why you should pick the Google Pixel 6 Pro and not pick the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. But these are all my thoughts, you know. I want to know later what you think. So next we're gonna go to, so pretty much I have been enjoying my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. I've been enjoying this phone like a lot. Like, this is actually one of my favorite phones to have. You know, with this phone, I've been pretty content with this phone, you know. And that's crazy because I'm a tech person and there's really not too many phones that just catch my eye and keep my eye. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having something newer if something newer comes out next year, you know. I might hop on it, but who knows. But overall, the experience with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra has been amazing for me. I get the big screen. Like I said, I'm used to having Note devices, even though this is not the Note, it's Note-like. And I love having access to that S Pen. Even though I may not use it all the time, I'm the kind of person that I'd rather have it than not have it. And that's how it is with the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra with me, with the S Pen, you know. If I want to use it, I can use it. If I don't want to use it, I don't have to use it. But I also have been enjoying my time with the Google Pixel 6 Pro. I use this every now and then as my daily driver, but lately I have not been able to daily drive this device because I have to go online and buy me a new Sims tray. My Sim tray, the top of my Sims tray broke, so I have to get another Sims tray for this in order for me to, you know, switch up from the S22 Ultra to my Google Pixel 6 Pro. And that will be happening as soon as, you know, I can go pick that up. But like I said, overall, I am loving the Google Pixel 6 Pro just because of some of those features I told you about. Just because when I have this device, I don't have to worry about getting spam texts. I don't have to worry about getting spam calls, you know. On the other hand, when I have my Samsung device, they're blowing me up and they're texting me like crazy, you know. But over here, I don't have to worry about that. They got their security on lock with the Google Pixel 6 Pro and with the new chip. And like I said, yes, this thing did struggle when it first came out, but look at where it came and look at where we are now. It's only going to get better. With the updates, it's only going to get better. It's running Android 13 beta for me. And, you know, it's been smooth. And let me throw this out here. Both of these devices do have the capability of running 20 hertz. But I keep it on 60 hertz. And I have no problem with it. I just wanted to throw that out there because I know a lot of people got their new Pixel 6As. And, you know, that's only a 60 hertz display. Well, I have these two flagships. And from day one, they're running on 60 hertz. And it's fast enough for me. Yes, it's nice to have 120 hertz, but do I really need it? No. You know, a lot of us tech people, we complain about things that if you really think about it, back in the day, there wasn't devices that had 120 hertz on it. You know, they probably was running 60 hertz and less. You know, there wasn't devices that had these nice cameras on there back in the day. You know, we're just complaining because we're getting spoiled nowadays. You know, since they're putting it on there, yes, we want it because they're putting it on there. But if you really think about it, do you really need all of that for your device to still run smooth and do what you need to do? I would have to say no. Okay, so now to wrap this video up, which one of these devices will I prefer? Which one would I prefer? Okay, so like I said, if you just want something plain and simple, go get you the Pixel 6 Pro. But if you want to step your game up a little more, you know, you want a lot more different features, a tad bit bigger screen, not that much bigger, but a tad bit bigger screen. If you want that squared off look, get your Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Like I said, my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra is pretty much the device that's always in my pocket when I'm rocking my iPhone. But I also do come back to my Google Pixel 6 Pro. I'm just not able to use it at the moment because of the SIM situation until I get one. But I do love taking pictures with this device, and I do love taking pictures with this device. And as you know, this device was around 800 and something when this first came out. This started at 1200 something or something like that, however you want to say it. So pretty much this was the cheaper, I'm gonna say this was the best buy out of both of these devices because it was a lot cheaper, and it's Google, so hey, what do you expect? But now I'm sure you can probably find the Google Pixel a lot cheaper, and you can probably find your Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra a lot cheaper. But just rate, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube tech channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out.